Oppan Gangnam Style, Gangnam Style. 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자, 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자, 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자, 그런 반전 있는 여자. 너만 선호해, 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선호해. 커피
Now and then I think of when we were together, like when you said you felt so happy you could die. I told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love and it's an ache I still remember. You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you said that we would still be friends. But I'll admit that I was glad it was over. You didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened, and that we were nothing. I don't even need you.
Ikaw, sneakers ka ba o Cloud9? Miss, tanong lang, anong mas gusto mo? Ang sneakers o ang Cloud9?
Mas gusto ko yung sneakers. Masarap siya. Mahal nga lang siya pero mas masarap siya sa Cloud9. Yung Cloud9, oo, dati nakasanayan ko siya kasi dati wala pa masyadong sneakers sa iba't ibang tindahan. Yung Cloud9 lang. Eh yung ngayon, kung yung sa 7-Eleven kung pupunta ka may sneakers na, so pwede mo siya bilhin. Mas masarap kaysa sa Cloud9.
O sige, salamat. Miss, anong mas gusto nyo? Sneakers o ang Cloud9?
Cloud9.
Bakit naman?
Kasi ang Cloud9, mas na bata pa ako, mas gusto ko siya dahil masarap at saka yung mga bataan noon, yan lang hinahanap, madaling hanapin sa mga tindahan. Eh yung sneaker, wala lang makita ng mga bata.
Sige. Thank you, Miss. Good afternoon. I'm with Mr. Nico Acabado.
Yo.
I'm gonna ask him about colonialism. So, what's your view about colonialism here in the Philippines?
Here in the Philippines, I think that there's a lot of big talk about Filipino patriotism, and there's a lot of big talk about Filipino patriotism. But then, when you look at the mindsets of the people, it's so obvious in the way that they move, the way that they talk, the way that they think, that they prefer foreign goods and services. Like, for example, like I don't know, McDonald's, KFC. You know, those are like very big industries in the Philippines. There's a lot of talk about being proud to be Filipino, but then there's not much of you backing it up.
Okay, thank you. Thank you again for the interview.
Sige sir, magtatanong lang po ako sa colonial mentality. Ito. Why do you think colonial mentality is still prevalent in our country?
Because we're a bunch of consumers, considering we prepare foreign goods in favor of such countries that would compromise our domestic industries. We don't support our industry. That's why we don't develop a new industry like in Japan after the World War II. The Japanese restricted their economy by patronizing their local products. Eventually, they created a new industries like Toyota, Isuzu, and whatever.
Okay sir, next question. How do you think would it affect the behavior of the individual?
Definitely, that would form part of our culture, and that is very hard to de-alienate. We need a strong educational policy that would strengthen our sense of nationalism, and that is true when our president initiated the use of mother tongue from the graders. Eventually, those graders will become very nationalistic. I believe that would be my answer.
And how about the economy?
Relating to
The previous question.
the effect of being of the effect of adhering to the foreign consumerism.
Yes.
Of course, that would be disturb the balance of trade. We are more of export-oriented, which eventually drain our dollar resources, and definitely we don't feel very competitive in the international marketing, considering we don't have absolute or comparative advantages over the giants in the market.
And how about the culture of our country?
Particularly, what question? Actually, there is no such thing as a bad culture or good culture. It is actually our orientation, how we live with that culture. But definitely, our practice of colonial mentality is bad in our economy. But I don't assail our culture of being adherents to the colonial mentality. But we need to be nationalistic, and maybe it's not that is not late to become patriotic nowadays.
Sir, from a scale from 1 to 5, lowest to highest respectively, how would you grade its effect on our country?
The highest is 5.
Yes.
And what is the degree?
From a scale of 1 to 5, 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest.
What particular question?
On how colonial mentality affects our country.
Definitely, 5. It really affects our economy as far as consumption is concerned. And we need to have a strong moral and nationalistic fiber and political will to become a highly developed in terms of economy. And the key to that is strengthening our sense of nationalism.
And what do you think we shall do about it then?
Nationalism actually cannot be born overnight. It's a product of amalgamation of different efforts from our teachers in elementary, high school. Of course, the family also plays important role in developing our sense of nationalism. And everybody is a stakeholder in this advocacy of strengthening of our nationalism. so that to defeat the embedded colonial mentality of ours.
Okay, so thank you, sir, for your time.
Welcome. I hope I respond to your answer to the in a specific manner.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.